Greetings, I'm St. Van Arsdale, editor of Reeler.com, and you are watching Reeler TV from the 2007 Tribeca Film Festival. Today we talked to director Zak Penn about his new film, The Grand, which is premiering at this year's festival. The Grand is a hilarious send-up of poker culture in America, starring an all-star lineup including Woody Harrelson, Richard Kind, Dennis Farina, Cheryl Hines, and Werner Herzog as a strange, mysterious, sociopathic poker veteran named the German.
Shuffle up and deal.
Let's talk about the actors and the cast. And it's kind of an amazing cast, and some of the people are only in it for like a moment.
Yeah.
You know, so what was the process of kind of determining who was going to do what and how long?
The casting process is the whole thing on an improv movie. I mean, everyone says that on a real movie, but there's about 20 people who can play a well-written part in a regular movie, but in an improv movie, you have to have someone who knows how to do what they're doing. Like Richard Kind is someone who is born to do a movie like this. I mean, that's where his training is, Second City, etc. David Cross, the idea that anyone was ever going to play that part other than David, just because of the way he improvs and the way he is so quick on his feet. Or Chris Parnell basically created his character from the ground up. You know what I mean? So in other ones, like Deuce was one where I thought Dennis Farina, wow, that would be perfect casting for Deuce. But for a lot of these, the actors made their part. So, and then look, there's some other, you know, I joked, and it's true, that I feel that the world needs a movie that has Gabe Kaplan and Werner Herzog in it, and that's something that was lacking from cinema, and so by providing that, I've done a service to all of us. But I really wanted to put Herzog in another movie. I think he's a genius comedian that people don't recognize, and I like Gabe Kaplan. I thought, where's this guy been? You know, I loved him when I was a kid. Why won't he do any more acting? So I made him.
Kaplan and Herzog, really.
Together again. A lot of people don't know, originally, like, Butch and Sundance was going to be Kaplan and Herzog. Originally, Fitzcarraldo was going to have Kaplan in it. But, you know, fate stepped between them, and I see myself as like a god who has altered fate.
Kaplan would have been great in Cobra Verde, seriously.
He would have. I don't know how he would have held up in the desert heat.
So, I mean, to what degree did you want to kind of send up the world of poker and also tell the story? I mean, because there's kind of a balance of both. It's not a complete parody, but,
right,
you know, there are definitely kind of stereotypes and archetypes.
Yeah, you know, here's the thing. A lot of there are certain archetypes in poker that we definitely made fun of because we're making a poker movie. But a lot of the jokes in the movie, I would say, are more about the whole about gambling and about Vegas in general. You know, a lot more of it like spilled over into the general cultural understanding of Vegas. But also some of it was just kind of making fun of these types of movies. You know what I mean? Making fun of like documentaries about a competition, or sports movies and the conventions and who's going to win and who's going to lose and what people are really in it for, et cetera, et cetera. So, you know, poker was important in that was our subject matter, but it never really was the thing that defined, it was never the target, like, hey, I've got 50 great jokes about poker, let's go make a movie.
All right, well, thank you to Zak Penn for joining us on Reeler TV with his film, The Grand. Remember, you can discuss this film and all of Tribeca's titles at spout.com. Also visit Reeler.com for comprehensive news, notes, happenings, gossip, updates, everything from Tribeca 2007. I'm St. Van Arsdale. Thanks for joining us on Reeler TV.